What advice would you give to prospective international student or whoever might be watching this video?
Just try to get the very basic knowledge of the German language before you come to Germany.
So how long do you have to the end of your studies?
A year and 6 months, roughly.
Okay.
Oh no, a year and 8 months. If we're counting 2 months for the remaining part of the semester I'm currently in. So.
And what do you have to do until the end of your studies?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have 1 more semester of classes, then internship, then my thesis, and I'm done. Yes.
Great. With what you know now, your experience right now, what advice would you give to prospective international student or whoever might be watching this video?
Just try to get the very basic knowledge of the German language before you come to Germany, because for the first few weeks that I was here before I enrolled in my German class, it was torture for me.
Okay.
Even after I enrolled in my German class.
By the way, what's your German level now? I don't even know.
It's fine.
Okay, that's good.
My first few weeks, I was still lost even after I began the German course. So I needed someone to follow me to every corporate place I had to be, in a bank, in a hospital. It wasn't funny, but just try to get at least an A2 level so you can understand what they're saying.
Yeah, the basic.
Then a B1 would be great so you can interact, you get and speak more.
So you're saying the language is very important?
Very important. Don't underestimate it. This is German. I mean, it's called Deutschland for a purpose. They speak Deutsch.
That's true. It's called Deutschland, the land of Deutsch.
So yeah, so that's basically. But
do you think one can survive without the language here?
It's going to be difficult, but there are people surviving. But you just want to be mediocre. If you want to be mediocre, then
I'll settle for less.
But if you really want to stand out here, if you really want to carve a niche for yourself, if you really want to push through whatever obstacles that will face, that you're going to face, be rest assured that you must know how to speak their language, because that's the only way you're breaking boundaries.
Yeah, because then it increases your opportunities
a lot. Just
to be clear, you will survive without the language, but the thing is, what you can do, it will be super limited compared to if you can speak the language. And so I guess it's up to you to decide what you want. Okay,
it would also be very nice if you could learn how to ride a bike. It's very unfortunate that I learned how to ride a bike in Germany, because it's, oh my goodness, it's a very
and she's riding an electric bike,
man. So
especially if you live in small cities.
If you don't know how to ride a bike, please learn how to ride a bike, because man, it's going to come in so handy. Trust me.
Definitely. If you live in small cities, it's really helpful to know how to ride a bike. And for some reasons, a lot of our sisters from Africa, they learn how to ride your bike here. Take it back a bit. You wanted to go to Canada, and then you thought about UK and US. Do you have friends studying in those places? How would you relate your study experience to yours here in Germany?
When it comes to flexibility, I feel like in the abroad, studies is very flexible. For master students. Well, for the UK, because of this policy they have of after your studies you go back, I think they try to wrap it up fast. They try to wrap it up very fast. But for the US and Canada, the people who I know there who are studying, they're still studying. I mean, they're taking it gradually. They're not planning to rush. Sometimes you see them, at least if they're not talking to you, they are putting out content on social media. You see that it's really not easy trying to balance school and work at the same time. So it's just like a struggle. But however, it's what they need to do. So they do it anyway.
I feel like that work and study thing, it's how we take it. Like you rightly said, it's not something that we are familiar with back home, and so it's like it stresses us up very easily. But if it's something that you're used to, then you know that you don't have to do all the courses in one semester. If your study program is for 2 years or 3 years, you do not have to finish in that time, So it's like if you have to offer 21 courses in the space of 3 years, just think about a nice way to split them, and you can take some in one semester, you work alongside, you continue. It's like, it's all part of your life. You don't have to stop one aspect of your life.
I remember, sorry to cut you short, I remember my professor said to me, because in the first semester, like I was supposed to start in summer semester, but there were some circumstances at the time that surrounded my decision. So I said, okay, I'll start in winter. So I met my professor then. I was like, so sir, this is what I want to do. I want to take some courses now and take some later. And he looked at me and said, you're your own boss. You're a master student.
Exactly.
You decide how you want to take your courses. You don't have to take it all at the same time. You can cut some now, take some later, but try to take the one. Like I told him, okay, so which do you think I should take? And then he ticked off some that he feels that I should take in the first semester, which I didn't do at the time because I said I started this semester. So the point is, they will tell you, don't carry too many. If you know you can't carry it, just take it gradually because they know how difficult it is, how cumbersome their course structure is. And also having to combine it with work, they know these things. So they'll tell you, it's okay to split it.
I think one advice I would really give, maybe our current international student or prospective international student, is that, hey, studying, working, and whatever you're doing, it's all part of your life.
Exactly.
And you have to enjoy all of them.
Exactly.
You have to enjoy studying, you have to enjoy working, you have to enjoy time with your friends, with your families.
Very important.
Your social life. Like nothing has to die because you're studying and working.
Yeah.
Just be calm, breathe in, and just take it easy. Really, I cannot overemphasize this. You know, now sometimes people see me and they feel like I'm so relaxed about things, but it's not like I'm relaxed. It's because hey, it's just one life, and you have to enjoy every moment.
Yes, very important.
There's no need for the stress. If you fail an examination, it's okay.
You can rewrite it here.
You write examination. And if you don't graduate from that course, you take another course. What's the problem?
It's so easy, eh? You know, the fact that you can actually wake up. I know someone who started the course. He was in his second or his third semester. It was so difficult.
It's like, what is it?
Well, he went to another one. No time to check.
Yeah.
It's free.
Yeah. I mean,
it's free. So, yes, I know it's going to be like, okay, it's taking your time. But in all honesty, if you know deep down in your heart that you're not going anywhere with that course, not like you know that you're not coping, you're not having satisfaction that okay, in the future these are the prospects. You just feel like, man, this is not it. This is not where I want to be.
Yeah.
Germany is such a place that you can move. You can move. You can just get another one, immatriculate, and move.
Exmatriculate, immatriculate,
and life goes on. Well, before you do all these things, just make sure that you have tough skin, because at some point you'll be questioning your decisions, asking yourself if you did the right thing.
True.
But just make sure that you have tough skin enough to say, okay, you can beat your chest and say, okay, I took the right decision. Okay, so yeah.
For me, I think above everything, the most important thing is, hey, it's one life, and you should enjoy whatever you do.
True.
If it's stressing you out, take a break and switch.
Take a break, exactly.
Okay, thank you very much, Kate, for your time. I mean, the video turned out really nice, more than I expected, and I'm really grateful you did this. That's it then. Bye, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Would you like to say something in German, maybe?
Ich freue mich darüber, dass wir diese Gespräch ich freue mich darüber. You're gonna have to cut that.